Udham Singh, the witness to Jallianwala Bagh who swore to bring an end to British rule. Having grown up in the early decades of the 20th century, he was heavily influenced by political events in Punjab such as the Komagata Maru incident of 1914 and the Ghadar Party's uprising of 1914-16. He was a young boy of 20 when he witnessed General Dyer's madness at Jallianwala Bagh as he fired upon a group of innocent, unarmed people. He was serving water to the people who had turned up for the procession that day on the event of Baisakhi and was himself injured. The Jallianwala Bagh massacre was a turning point in his life, and he resolved to take revenge. 2 decades later, he fulfilled his promise as he shot Michael O'Dwyer at a meeting in Caxton Hall, London. O'Dwyer was the Lieutenant Governor of Punjab when the Jallianwala Bagh incident had happened. Perhaps no other incident in the world gained so much publicity as this one on the 14th of March 1940. 2 weeks later, Udham Singh was hanged at Pentonville Prison, and for the next several decades his final statement in the court and several other facts about his life lay buried amidst secret documents accessible only to government authorities. The early life of Udham Singh. Udham Singh was originally named Sher Singh after his birth in 1899 at Sunam in Sangrur district of Punjab. He lost both his parents at a fairly young age, and he along with his brother spent most of their childhood at an orphanage. After the incident at Jallianwala Bagh, Udham Singh was filled with hatred for the British government in India. Deeply influenced by the activities of Bhagat Singh, he got involved in the Ghadar Party in 1924. For the next few years he travelled abroad and organised Indian revolutionaries overseas to overthrow colonial rule. All this while, Udham Singh was making plans to assassinate O'Dwyer. In 1939, as the Second World War started out, he saw in the crisis an opportunity to overthrow the Raj. Reportedly, a few days before this party, Udham Singh had been to the India office where he saw a poster announcing a joint meeting of the East India Association and the Royal Central Asian Society. O'Dwyer was listed as one of the speakers for the meeting on March 13. When Udham Singh saw the poster, he made up his mind to attend it and stage a protest with revolver shots. The meeting started at 3 p.m. and was attended by about 450 people. As the meeting ended, Udham Singh emerged from among the crowd, pulled out a revolver from his jacket pocket and fired 6 shots in rapid succession within 5 seconds. One of the shots hit O'Dwyer, who fell back soaked in blood and died soon after. Most assumed the incident to be an IRA bomb attack. When the police arrived, they searched for the Indian with the revolver who gave his name as Mohammad Singh Azad. The trial of Udham Singh. In the days following the assassination, the police investigated thoroughly to find out who Udham Singh, alias Azad, was. The trial started out on June 4, 1940 in the No. 1 Court of Old Bailey, the Central Criminal Court. The presiding judge was Mr. Atkinson. The prosecution was represented by G.B. McClure and C. Humphreys, and Udham Singh was defended by John Hutchinson, R.A. Sito and V.K. Krishna Menon. Udham Singh's lawyers presented their defense by producing a piece of paper written by O'Dwyer to establish that they both were on friendly terms. He further explained that his original intention was to shoot into the air and shout, "Leave India alone, mind your own business." However, since someone pushed him and struck his arm down, the bullet happened to hit O'Dwyer. But in the course of the proceeding he slowly admitted everything he had previously told to the police. After the prosecution presented the case, Atkinson summed up by arguing that it was not necessary to prove intent of murder but that the damage was an intentional act. The jury found Udham Singh guilty of murder, and then the court clerk asked him if he had anything to say with regard to why he must not be given a death penalty. To this Udham Singh shouted, "I do not care about the sentence of death. It means nothing at all. I do not care about dying or anything. We are suffering from the British Empire. I am standing before an English jury in an English court. You people go to India, and when you come back you are given prizes and put into the House of Commons, but when we come to England we are put to death.